Good morning. Welcome to the University Commencement Ceremony for the College of Health Sciences and the University College. I'm Michael Driscoll, President of IUP. Now I would ask that you please rise for the presentation of colors and our national anthem, sung by Stella Chapitis, who will graduate later today with a bachelor's degree in fine arts, vocal performance. She will be accompanied by the Graduation Brass Ensemble, directed by Dr. Zach Collins, professor and assistant chairperson in the Department of Music, Theater, and Dance. Please be seated. Thank you to Dr. Collins, the Graduation Brass Ensemble, and Ms. Chapitis. The presence of friends and family is what makes occasions like this one most special. Because not all can be with us in the arena, I want to thank the families who have joined us through our webcast. Welcome. We are honored to have with us today members of the IUP Council of Trustees. When I call your name, please stand to be recognized. Lori Kuzneski and Nathan Spade, thank you for all you do to support and advance IUP. I would like to introduce other members of the platform party who will not be speaking today. They are members of the Pennsylvania State System Board of Governors, President's Cabinet, and various university leaders. As I call your name, please stand to be recognized, and then you may be seated. Ms. Abigail Hancock, past president of the Student Government Association and current member of the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education Board of Governors. Mr. Neil Weaver, Pennsylvania's Secretary of the Office of Administration and member of the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education Board of Governors, who has a niece graduating from IUP this morning. Dr. Thomas Seeger, Vice President for Student Affairs. Ms. Jennifer D'Angelo, Vice President for University Advancement. Ms. Paula Stossel, Strategic Advisor to the President for Student Success. Ms. Rafina Winters, Senior Executive Assistant to the President. Dr. Miko Rose, Founding Dean of the proposed College of Osteopathic Medicine. Dr. Adele Riley, Dean of the College of Education and Communications. Dr. Stephen Hoven, Dean of the Kopchak College of Natural Sciences and Mathematics. Dr. Curtis Scheib, Dean of the College of Arts, Humanities, Media, and Public Affairs. Dr. Brian Seal, Chair of the University Senate. And last but not least, our Grand Marshal, Dr. John Pagnucci, Distinguished University Professor, Chair, Department of English. Thank you for serving in this role, John. Please join me again in welcoming the platform party. Members of the faculty who are with us this morning, please stand. I ask our audience to please join the platform party and our graduates in expressing our gratitude for the contributions that the faculty has made to ensure the success of today's graduates. You may be seated. When we lose members of the IUP community, we are all deeply impacted. Let us observe a moment of silence in memory of all members of the university community to whom we have bid farewell this year. Thank you. Our student commencement speaker must reflect the highest ideals of IUP, and this morning's student speakers certainly meet that criterion. Our graduate student speaker hails from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. During her time at IUP, Zoe Kegler distinguished herself through a graduate assistantship with the Department of Speech-Language Pathology and was honored with the Coda Gold Scholarship from Quota of Indiana, Pennsylvania. She also made a meaningful impact as an academic coach with IUP's Labyrinth Center, supporting students on the autism spectrum. Today, she celebrates the culmination of her hard work by earning her Master of Science in Speech-Language Pathology. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Zoe Kegler.
Thank you, President Driscoll, for the kind introduction. I will do my best to hold it together up here, so bear with me. Believe it or not, I am standing here today because of a Facebook ad that I happened to scroll past at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. It is both the truth and an enormous understatement. But what is life if not a collection of moments? Moments that build upon one another over time until they eventually tip the scale between who we are and who we choose to become. Class of 2025, here we are at the end of our graduate and undergraduate chapters, a moment in time. The latest addition to our unique piles of moments that make up each of our lives. When I was asked to speak today, I reflected on what brought me here to this school with these people at this time. What were my pivotal moments? Immediately, 3 came to mind. One of them a tragedy, one of them a failure, and one of them a serendipitous coincidence that would alter the course of my life forever. A tragedy. My sweet, gentle cousin was violently ejected from his car on the side of the West Virginia interstate. So the term traumatic brain injury became a staple in my vocabulary when I was 10 years old. Long before I was prepared to learn how to grieve someone who is still alive, long before I fully understood how seamlessly and permanently that grief can weave itself into the fabric of a family. I grew up watching my cousin work tirelessly with physical therapists, occupational therapists, and speech-language pathologists to regain functions that I took for granted every day. So how could I not be moved by these professionals who dedicated their careers to helping patients like my cousin and families like mine? A failure. I spent my entire undergraduate career planning to become an occupational therapist. In the final weeks of my senior year, I shadowed an OT near my college in Gettysburg. I watched a co-treatment session with the speech-language pathologist in her clinic, and immediately I knew. I Googled how to become a speech-language pathologist as soon as I got back to my apartment that day. But like many of us navigating our career dreams, I hit the brick wall of unmet prerequisites and second guesses. I hit the kind of wall that makes you question every path you've ever chosen and wonder if your dreams were ever achievable from the start. A coincidence, a Facebook ad. We all can trace back to a moment that ultimately brought us here to this ceremony today. Earn your master's in speech-language pathology online today, it read. And there I went, Googling again how to become a speech-language pathologist. And although 6 years had passed, I was met with the exact same barriers on my screen. Something had changed though, me. Growth is funny like that. It happens slowly in small increments over time, and we don't notice it until it hits us all at once, right here. But we don't grow out of our fears. Rather, we grow into the person who faces our fears head on, with sweaty palms, quivering voices, self-doubts, and all. As a graduating class, we've spent many moments here together. Big moments like the solar eclipse of 2024, and small moments like running next to each other on the treadmill at the gym or accidentally walking in on each other's personal library cubicles. My SLP cohort and I entered the world of clinical practice here together. We cheered each other on as our clients finally learned how to say R. We leaned on each other as we learned how to navigate the unique heartbreak that comes with losing your first patient. But trust me, we couldn't have done any of it alone. Like everyone in this room, I had my community, my parents who moved me to Indiana, my partner who moved with me to Indiana and supported me through all of the late nights and early mornings, our dog who comforted me and cuddled with me when she felt like it, a department faculty who welcomed me to IUP with open arms, never made me question if I deserved to be here, and believed in me when I wasn't even sure I deserved it. We've spent all of these moments here together. They are a defining piece of who each of us are and who each of us will choose to become. But we are a mosaic of glimmering fragments, individuals of different backgrounds, cultures, experiences, heartbreaks, and dreams, bound together here for mere moments before scattering, like 1,000 shooting stars passing in the night. So, class of 2025, as you leave this campus today, ask yourselves, what are your defining, pivotal moments? What moments have devastated you beyond belief or inspired you to immediate action? Find those moments and lean into them with everything you have. That's where your passion lies. Be observant, be contemplative, be present. Notice the moments when your perspectives shift from "I can't do it" to "maybe I can accomplish this." From "it's too late" to "maybe now is the perfect time." From "I missed my chance" to "I'm ready to take the first step." The moments when you feel the scale start to tip. Look around you at everything today means and everything you've accomplished here with these peers who became family and this faculty who became cherished mentors. May your hearts spill with pride as you reflect on every summit you've peaked and every valley you've pulled yourself through. You couldn't have done any of it without you. Believe in yourself ferociously and don't start 10 years from now or a year from now, a month from now, or even tomorrow. Start right now and do not ever stop. After all, what is life if not a collection of moments? Let this be one you never forget. Class of 2025, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Kegler. It's my pleasure now to introduce today's undergraduate student speaker, whose journey with IUP is a powerful testament to perseverance, adaptability, and the lifelong value of education. Brianna Caldwell began her academic career in the summer of 2011 as a clinical laboratory science major at our Punxsutawney campus, before transitioning to Indiana in 2012. After stepping away in 2014 to work full-time and embark on her new journey as a mother, she returned to IUP in the spring of 2024 with a renewed goal to complete her associate's degree in general studies. She continued to work full-time and took advantage of IUP's flexible online programs, excelled academically, and chose to continue on to earn her bachelor's degree with concentrations in psychology and human services. And her journey isn't over yet. She's recently been admitted to IUP's MS in Health Services Administration and will begin her graduate studies this fall. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Caldwell.
Thank you, Dr. Driscoll, for your kind remarks. Good morning, faculty, families, and fellow graduates. Today is a day of celebration, reflection, and gratitude. As I stand before you, I am overwhelmed with emotions, pride, and perseverance in the undeniable truth that no journey is too difficult to complete when fueled by determination and love. My path to this stage has been anything but traditional. I began my college career at Indiana University of Pennsylvania in 2011, full of ambition and dreams of the future. However, in the fall of 2014, life took an unexpected turn when I discovered I was pregnant with my daughter, Michaela. At that moment, my priorities shifted entirely. I knew my next chapter would be one of motherhood, and I decided to step away from school to focus on providing for her. I worked full-time, embraced the joys and challenges of being a mother, and put my own aspirations on hold for what I knew was the most important journey of my life. In 2022, my family grew again with the arrival of my son, Noah. With 2 little ones depending on me, life became more demanding. I faced struggles, trials, and obstacles that tested my strength. But through it all, my children remained my greatest inspiration. They fueled my determination to show them that no dream is out of reach and no challenge is too great to overcome. Despite the difficulties, I never let go of my desire to complete my education. After years of balancing motherhood and full-time work, I decided to return to IUP to finish the last class required for my associate's degree. In May 2024, I proudly accomplished that goal, but I wasn't done yet. I continued pushing myself to complete my bachelor's degree, and today, in May 2025, I stand before you as a graduate once again, living proof that perseverance always leads to success. However, this is not the end of my journey. I am excited to continue my education and pursue a master's degree in health service administration, further expanding my ability to make an impact in the field and provide a better future for my children. None of this would have been possible without the unwavering support of my parents, my incredible mother, April Caldwell, and my amazing father, Brian Caldwell. Your encouragement and belief in me have carried me through the hardest moments. To my beautiful children, Michaela and Noah, you are the reason I never gave up. Every late night, every struggle, and every sacrifice was for you. And I hope that today you see that no dream is too big when you fight for it. To my fellow graduates, we have all faced challenges on our journeys to this moment. Whether your path was smooth or filled with obstacles, today we celebrate resilience, strength, and determination. We have proven that setbacks do not define us. Our ability to rise above them does. As we step into the next chapter, let us carry forward the lessons we've learned, the friendships we've built, and the confidence that we can overcome anything. Our stories are just beginning, and there is no limit to what we can achieve. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it.
Thank you, Ms. Caldwell. Good morning. My name is Nate Spade. I am a member of the IUP Council of Trustees, and it is my great honor to introduce our 2025 IUP Honorary Degree recipient, Lieutenant Colonel Barry Gazdek, a retired Airborne, Ranger, and Pathfinder infantry soldier. Lieutenant Colonel Gazdek's heroic military service in Vietnam earned him many of the nation's highest honors, including the Distinguished Service Cross, Silver Star, Soldier's Medal, 5 Bronze Stars, 2 Purple Hearts, and 17 Air Medals. Following his retirement from the U.S. Army in 2012, he received the honorary designation of Colonel. Lieutenant Colonel Gazdek currently makes his home in Laramie, Wyoming, but he is originally from Westmoreland County and is a graduate of Derry High School. Beyond his extraordinary military achievements, he has remained steadfast in his commitment to supporting veterans, military families, and future leaders through his leadership in national and state organizations. He has combined his expertise in education, counseling, and psychology with his passion for service, forging impactful relationships with military support organizations, veterans groups, and civics leaders. His unwavering dedication to duty, mentorship, and advocacy embodies the ideals of leadership and public service. An Army Reserve Ambassador Emeritus, Lieutenant Colonel Gazdek served as the Legion of Valor National Commander in 2008 and 2009, and currently serves on its board of directors. He is also president of the Association of the U.S. Army's Wyoming Cowboy Chapter, past Wyoming Boys State Director with the American Legion Boys State, past Region 3 and current State Commander with the Military Order of the Purple Heart, and Military Outreach Director with employer support of the Guard and Reserve under the United States Department of Defense. He is active in multiple civic, military, and private organizations and has established valuable working relationships with military support organizations, veterans and local service organizations, state and community leaders, and the United States government. Lieutenant Colonel Gazdek is a life member of numerous organizations, including the Legion of Valor, U.S. Army Ranger Association, Association of the U.S. Army, National Infantry Association, CIA, Military Officers Association of America, Military Order of the Purple Heart, American Division Veterans Association, American Legion, Disabled American Veterans, Veterans of Foreign Wars, Vietnam Veterans of America, Employer Support of the Guard and Reserve, University of Wyoming Veterans Task Force, Laramie Area Chamber of Commerce, Czechoslovak Society of America, Lions Club, and Rotary International. He is also a recipient of the Army Superior Civilian Service Award, the Association of the U.S. Army Soaring Eagle and Leadership Awards, the Wyoming Outstanding Military Outreach Coordinator Award, the Employer Support of the Guide and Reserve Lifetime Achievement Award and Volunteer Award, 2 Lions Club International Leadership Awards, and 3 United States President's Volunteer Service Awards. He holds a Bachelor of Science in Education from IUP and a Master's in Counseling Psychology from Georgia State University. While at IUP, he was an Athlete of the Year and played in 3 sports: football, wrestling, and track and field, excuse me. He is the recipient of the IUP Distinguished Alumni Award, is a member of the IUP Athletics Hall of Fame and Army ROTC Hall of Fame.
Mr. Gazdek, please come forward for the awarding of this degree and to deliver your address. By recommendation of the University Senate and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Council of Trustees of the Indiana University of Pennsylvania and the Board of Governors of the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education, I confer upon Dr. Barry Gazdek the degree of Doctor of Public Service with all the rights, duties, and privileges pertaining thereto. And I will now present you with this diploma bearing the official seal.
President Driscoll, platform dignitaries, faculty and graduates, it's always great to be back to IUP in Indiana, for I consider this my second home. I appreciate the kind introduction. My service at this nation, my upbringing, my education, all provided a foundation for my life. Today, I would like to share some of those personal experiences that have given me purpose and may help you in finding your purpose. You're phenomenal. Congratulations to all you graduates. Be proud of your accomplishments and honors and all you have earned and received. Be proud of your academic achievements and experience at IUP. Build on them and use them in your daily lives. Your classmates and professors will continue to be lifelong friends, so don't hesitate to confer with them and use their expertise as a valuable resource. I was very humbled and honored to be nominated and considered for an honorary doctorate award. This award was not expected, but very much appreciated. I would like to thank the IUP community and its classmates, professors, coaches, teammates, administrators, ROT staff, veterans who helped mold my life. I cherish their wisdom and counsel. Could not have reached this high point in my life without them. So I will proudly accept this award on behalf of those who have been my friends, teachers, coaches, mentors, to include my parents, Frank and Eleanor Gazdick, who encouraged and supported me in my goals and endeavors to succeed in life. I can appreciate the old saying that you reap what you sow. So solve any challenges that come your way, build your dreams, and accomplish your purpose. I built a 5,500 square foot, two-story log house in 1982, from construction of foundation to finishing cabinet work. I was my own contractor going through 9 county building inspections. The site was located at 9,400 feet elevation, Divide, Colorado, which is near Pikes Peak and Colorado Springs. I had other contractors with their crews stop by the site for tips on how to build a log house. My experiences and finished product gave me street credit as a premier log home builder in the area. Formulating a game plan, executing that plan, gathering the right tools in the toolbox, following the blueprints, and then putting in all the hard work can lead to an exhilarating and rewarding experience and accomplishment. Making the necessary adjustments usually gave one a better outcome and led to a better end product. This is also true of lifelong challenges. You must plan ahead and then follow through on your plan, what you want to accomplish or achieve. So don't be afraid to aim high. In fact, you should. Success is always in front of you or just around the corner. So stick with it. Develop your plan, gather the necessary resources, and seize the opportunity to accomplish your goals. Dreams with proper planning and hard work can become reality. Little did I realize after high school that I was just reaching my starting point, beginning my journey to be all you can be, to coin an old Army expression. IUP helped me to continue on that quest for excellence. At IUP, I started to use my abilities, knowledge, crafting my future skills based upon my goals and aspirations. Mentorship from coaches in sports, professors in academics, and Army ROTC and patriotic service to country helped shape my character and future educational objectives. These experiences reinforced and helped me in making adjustments in achieving success in my chosen field and interests. Personally, I felt a significant part of my education at IUP was the interaction and communication with other team members, students, faculty, and staff. 2 years as a hall counselor gave me a self-satisfying feeling of counseling and mentoring underclassmen and aiding in their development. Sports helped me hone my competitive ability, practice, training, and studying helped me participate at a much higher level. Winning was always an end product, the result of hard work, conditioning, teamwork, and grit. I found that the difference between possible and impossible was determination. I felt that I was always number 2 and had to try harder to be number 1. This was a positive motivation that enabled me to build 6 different car engines, build a log home, act in 3 productions at the Springer Opera House, State Theater of Georgia, and run 7 marathons. You can almost do anything in life if you believe in yourself and strive to achieve things you may think impossible or beyond your capability. In my Army Ranger class in 1969 at Fort Benning, Georgia, only 139 out of 285 in the class got the coveted Ranger tab. And I was a distinguished honor graduate of the class. I'm still very proud to be called an Army Ranger. The 6 S's, Scouts, sports, studies, service, survival, and success are the foundational pieces that serve as a guide throughout my life. As an infantry company commander in 1968, I never expected my men to do anything I would not personally do. This is a leadership style that I used, that I developed at IUP and refined later on in life. You had to be upfront with your men because you can't lead from the rear in the infantry or in life, in my opinion. So use a leadership style that is a fit for you, that you are comfortable with and aids you in the successful and accomplishment of your mission or goals. Sports experiences at IUP resemble the gut feeling you have in combat. These are positive skills transferred from my experiences at IUP and my experience later on in life. The skills helped prepare me to make the best quality decisions that I could, whether it be academics or whatever career choices I made in life. I once joked when I was a member of the Junior Chamber of Commerce in Columbus, Georgia, that in the business community, you had to make decisions that affected your bottom line, the amount of money you make. I had to make daily decisions in combat in Vietnam as an infantry company commander that got men killed or wounded, to include myself, and forever live with the consequences of those decisions. So take all life experiences seriously. Learn from them. You can learn from both successes and failures. You can then use them as a guide for decisions you make in the future. Any supportive programs, awards, endowed scholarships that I've given to students, past, present, and future, is my way of giving back to academics, sports, ROTC, and the local community. In closing, I'd like to thank IUP again for this prestigious honor, thank team members, family, friends, faculty, ROT staff, for I am part of all of you. It's because of the support and mentorship from IUP family that I accept this honor and award. Thank you again for your confidence and continued friendship. And finally, to the graduates, set the bar high and practice what you have learned. God bless.
Thank you, Dr. Gazdak. Congratulations. Now, I would like to introduce our 2024-2025 Distinguished University Professor, Dr. Lorraine Guth. Dr. Guth.
Congratulations, class of 2025. I'm so proud of everyone sitting here today in celebration of your perseverance, dedication, hard work, and the community of support that you built along the way. Today, as we reflect on our journeys, we remember the moments that shaped us into the people we are today. As we ground ourselves in the present, close your eyes and appreciate the past. In this, perhaps you see the faces of friends and professors that you met at IUP, your mom or dad, sisters or brothers, aunts and uncles, cousins or grandparents, or maybe a found family. In each of these memories, the moments that led you here today, we are reminded of the value of connection. The importance of human connection is highlighted in your collective achievement as we look at everyone sitting in this room and those watching from afar. As I reflect on my own journey, I recognize that I wouldn't be here without the connection that I have to people, either big or small, that changed the course of my life. I would have never imagined that a girl who was raised by a wonderful single mother from Northeast Philly, go Birds, would be standing before you today. I'm reminded of some of these moments in my own life that deeply impacted me. When I was 13, I started my own cleaning service. Now I have to preface, these were different times, and no one blinked an eye at a 13-year-old working. I cleaned houses and businesses, and one of these businesses was a funeral home. As I cleaned, I often saw people had passed away as I worked my way around to dust and vacuum. This was until my best friend's grandmother passed away, and I experienced heartbreak and grief while attending the funeral. I was taken aback by how differently I reacted when it was the loss of a loved one. This was the moment that sparked my interest in the counseling profession and a wonderful journey in higher education. When I was applying for doctoral programs, my mom, who was helping me with applications, said to me, "I wish I could go for my PhD." To give you some context, my mom won the award for an exemplary female student graduating from a Philadelphia public high school, where she received a scholarship to Temple. However, she sadly had to drop out due to lack of supports from her parents, who thought that women should not go to college and instead was forced to get married. When I was growing up, my mom put herself through college as a non-traditional student while working full-time. When she said, "I wish I could go for my PhD," I replied, "Well, why don't you?" She credits me with being her biggest inspiration, and we both ended up getting our doctoral degrees at the same year. As I watch my daughter sit in the same KCAC seats that you're sitting in now, twice actually, for both her master's and bachelor's in English, and is now going for a three-peat with a PhD in English, I have seen firsthand how the incredible professors here at IUP have shaped her experience and success with endless support and care. My daughter recently said to me, "I have no idea how you decided to get a PhD. I wouldn't be in a doc program if it weren't for you and Grandmom, who showed me that I could do it." It is amazing how my choice to apply to a doctoral program shaped the career trajectory of 3 generations of women in my family. As I reflect on some of these happenstance events, I'm reminded of the time when connections I made were vital in leading me to the person I am today. One of these moments when I was applying for a doctoral internship placement at a consortium in Memphis, Tennessee, where I was asked, "What makes you different?" I gave the standard answer, "I'm a caring person, I have good education and training, and the interviewer said, "I'm sorry, I have to stop you. I've been hearing these same boring answers all day. Is there anything that makes you different?" I thought for a moment and I go, "Well, yeah, I've been skydiving." Well, little did I know that this interviewer was an avid skydiver. And this conversation brought us to a very deep conversation, not just as interviewer and interviewee, but as humans. Later, I sent a thank you note with me skydiving, and I wrote, "It's nice dropping in to see you." I was later told when the team was reviewing the internship candidates, my interview took out that color photo, brought it to the front of the room, taped it up, and he said, "I want her." Despite not being smarter or more skilled than the many other applicants, I did find a way to stand out in a spontaneous situation. I took a chance that positively changed my career path. Graduating with my doctoral degree was a monumental milestone in my life. I applied for 100 jobs, went on several interviews, and came in second for several academic positions. I ultimately had to pivot because my career trajectory was not turning out as I had planned. This was an important life lesson in being tenacious and adaptable. I utilized this resilience later in my career when I applied for the honor of Distinguished University Professor and did not get it on the first attempt. Fast forward to my time at IUP. In 1998, I was fortunate to be hired in the awesome Department of Counseling. It was during that time that my husband and I had 2 children. My son and daughter grew up in the blink of an eye and eventually both graduated from IUP. As I was doing some work in Puerto Rico, I also decided to enroll in 2 undergraduate Spanish classes. Throughout my time at IUP, I've experienced things from the perspective of a parent, faculty member, and student. The most meaningful moments were when I challenged myself to experience new things to grow personally and professionally. That included the undergraduate Spanish class, as well as engaging in experiential moments in other countries. Last summer, I was invited to give a keynote presentation on counseling at a conference in Botswana, where I stepped out of my comfort zone and gave a spontaneous interview for their national TV station, which I did give a commercial for IUP in that interview. I also went on numerous safari excursions where I fully immersed myself in the breathtaking wildlife. These experiences fed my soul and optimized my own personal wellness. So as my daughter would say, you need to take all these stories and tie them up into a nice bow. So here it goes. The road to success is rarely a straight line. It curves through adaptability, persistence, growth, and the occasional leap out of a plane. From Northeast Philly to Botswana, from parenting to studying Spanish, this journey proves that life is about showing up with heart, grit, and the courage to try new things. Even if life does not land you in the place you want to be, you will end up in the place where you need to be. In these times of uncertainty and division in the world, it's critically important to nurture the human connections that we have. These connections might be a brief encounter in a safari in Africa, meaningful, long-lasting friendships, close relationships with family and chosen family members, conversations with colleagues and peers, and other day-to-day interactions that bring meaning in our lives. Remember that you have support and it's okay to ask for help when you need it. It's important to nurture your own wellness as you move into the next phase of your journey. Today is a time to celebrate your collective journeys at IUP as you graduate with your degrees. I recently received a card from a colleague who said, "Good things come to those who wait. Great things come to those who really go for it." I hope you go for your dreams and aspire to do great things in the next chapter of your story. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Dr. Gut. I'm Lara Lutkehans, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. It's my privilege to congratulate each of you today. A college degree is an investment and a great achievement. As with all things of great value, earning your degree required vision, dedication, great effort, and sacrifice. We are so very, very proud of you. Your degree from IUP shows the world that you set and met your educational goals, and that you are able and ready to do great things. The world needs IUP graduates. We have high expectations of you, but we know that you will not only meet them, but will exceed them. It's what Crimson Hawks do. While your successes will be your own, your achievements will also reflect brightly on IUP. Thank you in advance for bringing honor and pride to your alma mater now and into the future. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I urge you to continue to keep raising the bar of your own expectations. When you encourage yourself, when you challenge yourself to be better, to be more mindful, to be more creative, you will be challenging everyone around you to achieve more. That's teamwork and leadership at its best. I wish you great personal and professional success. Before we confer degrees, I invite this assembly to join me in paying tribute to students who are graduating with honors. Baccalaureate students whose academic records have qualified them for Latin honors are wearing medallions in recognition of their achievement. May I ask the cum laude graduates to please stand and be recognized. Cum laude. Please stay standing. And now I would like to ask the magna cum laude graduates to stand and join your colleagues. Now our summa cum laude graduates, please stand and join your colleagues. On behalf of the university community, I congratulate all of you on your outstanding performance. You may be seated. Now, I would like to ask the graduates of the Cook Honors College and our departmental honors programs to please stand to be recognized. Next, you may be seated. Next, I would like to take a moment to recognize a group of graduates who have achieved something truly remarkable, one I can relate to, by being the first in their family to obtain a college degree. Will all first-generation college graduates please stand to be recognized? You may be seated. You have paved new paths for yourselves, your families, and your communities, proving that hard work and dedication can turn dreams into reality. Now, this will help me get out of my emotional state. Okay, now I remember how excited I was when I received my first degree. My family was even more excited, and I come from a very big, very loud Italian family. And I know all of you in the audience are excited to see your graduates cross the stage and hear their names announced. So I would like to work on getting all of our excitement out now so that every family can see and hear their graduate when they cross the stage. So I'll count to 3, and on 3, I want all of our family and friends and audience members to make as much noise as you can. All right, are you ready? So on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Actually on a first try, but I want to make sure we really get it all out of our system, so let's do it one more time. You ready? 1, 2, 3, let's go! President Driscoll, what do you think? What's that? Oh, graduates, you need to be congratulating each other, so I think we need to do it one more time. Everybody in the room, 1, 2, 3, let's go! Yay! All right, that was great. That was great. I can feel the energy, it's pent up. And so now as we begin to confer degrees, we'll be able to allow everybody to see and hear their families and friends and recognize them at the end of each segment after each of them are introduced. So now it's my pleasure to introduce each of our college deans for the presentation of candidates and the conferral of degrees. I ask Dr. Lisa Newell, Interim Dean of the College of Health Sciences, to come forward and present the candidates from her college.
Doctoral degree candidates from the College of Health Sciences, please rise. President Driscoll, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy and Doctor of Psychology.
Thank you, Dean Newell. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Council of Trustees of Indiana University of Pennsylvania and by the Board of Governors of the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education, and on recommendation of the faculty and dean, and subject to completion of all degree requirements, I confer upon you the doctoral degree with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. As a testament to this accomplishment, you will receive a doctoral hood, which signifies your attainment of this advanced degree. You may be seated until the marshal releases your row to come forward.
Michaela Isabella Barbaro, fidgeting with anxiety, the impact of fidget objects on anxiety. Elizabeth Marie Bryant, predicting recidivism among pre-adjudicated juvenile sexual offenders, the utility of the Juvenile Sex Offender Assessment Protocol, JSOAP 2, in court-referred psychosexual risk assessments. Julie Bullock, religious beliefs, and experiences with death. Ashley Lauren Stapley, efficacy of gratitude interventions on psychological symptoms, emotions, and life satisfaction in adults with exposure to adverse childhood experiences. Mariah Selich Fike. Examination of the mental health symptoms and stigmatizing attitudes of student service members and veterans in post-secondary education. Chelsea Lynn Gessner, the role of emotion and executive dysregulation and anxiety after mild brain injury. Simony Grabowski, complex PTSD and TF-CBT treatment outcomes in maltreated children, a secondary analysis of archival data. Cynthia Renee Hodges, perceived barriers influencing LPN's pursuit of RN education. Ananiah Sharma, qualitative analysis of experiences of transgender people in online safe spaces. Kristen Alicia Slapinski, an experimental examination of existential isolation, connection, and mental health. Natalie Angela Ross, the impact of person-first language on clinician attitudes toward pedophilia. To what extent do labels impact conflation between sexual interest and sexual behavior?
Thank you. President Driscoll, all recipients of Master of Arts, Master of Education, and Master of Science degrees, please rise.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Council of Trustees of Indiana University of Pennsylvania and by the Board of Governors of the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education, and on recommendation of the faculty and dean, and subject to completion of all degree requirements, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Arts, Master of Education, and Master of Science as earned. You may move your tassels to the left side. You may be seated until the marshal dismisses your row to come forward.
Thank you, Dr. Driscoll. Candidates for Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science, please rise. President Driscoll, I have the honor to present candidates for bachelor's degrees in the academic disciplines in the College of Health Sciences.
Thank you, Dean Newell. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Council of Trustees of Indiana University of Pennsylvania and by the Board of Governors of the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education, and on the recommendation of the faculty and your dean, and subject to the completion of all degree requirements, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science as earned. You may move your tassels to the left, and graduates, you may be seated until the marshal releases your robe.
Erica Anderson. Sarah Marie Anderson. Savannah Rose Argenis. Celeste Marie Beacom. Marquise J. Bell. Abigail Rose Boast. Mara J. Buggy. Sydney Elizabeth Campbell. Carrie Jacobs Carpenter. Christina Giovanna Cucci. Bianca Miranda Diaz. Jalen Marie Diaz. Aaron Gallagher. Anisha Grover. Ashley Nicole Gukert. Susan Emily Hill. Reagan Ashley Holler. Addison Timothy Johns. Zoe Virginia Kegler. Dorothy Kathy Kalinowski. Natalie Lynch. Keena Kane Magar. Paul James Moore II. Erin Suzanne Mullins. Janelle Rachel Opalka. Charisma Jane Palmer. Carly Pelmo. Tamsin Rose Schmidt. Emily Grace Science. Carly Elizabeth Utzig. Caroline Ann Walsh. Alexis Danielle Zarnick. Trevor Shear. Stephen Kim. Sebastian Campbell. Susie Sheets. Sarah Mason. Gabrielle Grace Takich. Abigail Lynn Faribaugh. Ali Marie Letzo. Trinity Corinne Altman. Ashley Elizabeth Ann Anderson. Sophia Philomena Antolik. Alexis Ray Arce. Bethany Faith Bailey. Carmen Bailey. Mackenzie Reese Baird. Garrett J. Benias. Carissa Sky Bateman. Ashley Lynn Bainham. Zachary Marcus Burdine. Emma Lee Bergman. India Ray Sade Bouet. Brianna Nisha Booker. Haley Marie Boring. Kira Dushan Brandon. Megan Ann Brocious. Kara Lynn Brown. McKenna Brown. Colby Lynn Bussell. Jaden Ann Butler. Caitlin M. Byers. Alexis Antonina Bird. Naomi J. Campbell. Grace Genevieve Centrola. Jacqueline Joy Chamberlain. Emily Elizabeth Ciccone. Cameron Rose Single. Myjon M. Clark. Ashlyn R. Coble. Emma Claire Coleman. Adrian Victoria Conferham. Dylan Cook. Ellie M. Cook. Autumn M. Kramer. Paige Mary Crean. Dominic Victor Kuda. Hannah Eden Culp. Shannon Marie Kerfman. Paul Allen Seifer. Abigail Grace Daisley. Michael Keith Daniel. Angie Davis. Michaela Dean. Julie Grace DeRoy. Ellie June Dersham. Ryan Anella Detterline. Chloe M. Diaz. Dalen M. DeJaneiro. Juliana Rose Darena. Maya J. Damankis. Samantha Jean Dundero. Regina Camille Doranilla. Rachel A. Eckenrod. Trayvon Eisworth. Sydney Jade Lick. Mia Elizabeth Elmore. Grace Catherine Aratano. Anthony Lamont Evans. Paige Sierra Falk. Madison Quinn Fidan. Paige E. Felton. Sydney Nicole Feaster. Evelyn Rosemary Pearl Flake. Elizabeth Nicole Folk. Monica Denise Ford. Kaylin Marie Fortunato. Haley Renee Foster. Cheyenne Rain Friedline. Zachary Paul Sergey Fries. Marissa Rose Fronina. Alexa Taylor Ferneri. Catherine Elizabeth Fye. Gianna M. Gagliardi. Kiana Ann Marie Gardner. Catherine Garverick. Hannah Elizabeth Gerber. Elena Marie Girello. Daniel James Gibney. Abby Lynn Gondek. Christian C. Gorbia. Evan Robert Gorka. Alex Gregory Gorton. Lauren M. Graper. Ricky Lynn Gray Lawson. Jerry L. Green. Elias Gunby. Gavin Guerreri Judson. Miranda Lee Hackenberg. Pamela Brown. Isabel Marie Hackenberry. Kamora Nyela Haley. Caitlin Joe Harbaugh. Jordan Marie Hartman. Carlin Elizabeth Hay. Jessica Kaylin Heimberger. Jessie Ann Hernandez. Melissa Ann Hogan. Rebecca Julia Hollowbaugh. Denia Holloway. David Michael Hasso. Allison Marie Huey. Isaac James Huey. Chloe Renee Hunter. Mia Grace Hutchinson. Bryn Rose Ignema. Mila Camille Inglis. Jacqueline Renee Instone. Alexandra Marie Isbell. Victoria Elizabeth James. Grace Elizabeth Jasper. Angela Marie Jesenowski. Heidi Janelle Johnson. Kylie Jean Johnson. Sydney Jane Johnson. Cameron Elizabeth Jones. Anna Catherine Kadlebeck. Jonathan M. Capusta. Elizabeth G. Casper. Katie M. Collins. Sarah Elizabeth Kelly. Abigail Rose Kendersky. Madison Elizabeth Keppert. Gabriella R. Kirsten. Hussam Mohsen Kormi. Maggie Jordan Kilgallen. Jordan Elizabeth Colleen Spiker. Kendall Paige Koch. Tyler Rafal Kalinowski. Maggie Elizabeth Quiznek. Anna Elizabeth Lane. Adam Michael Leckleitner. Abby Noel Lewis. Evan Thomas Lichtenfels. Sierra Riley Linnert. Jonathan Lowe. Joshua Alexander Loudon. Caitlin Elizabeth Lowmaster. Marcella Rose Lynn. Olivia Bryn Magdalenic. Aminata Maida. Victoria L. Mamie. Paige Leanne Manley. Olivia Lee Martin. Brianna Isabel Massey. Rowan G. Malpay. Van N. May. Sarah Nicole Mays. Sophia Marie McCabe. Mary Ann McCullough. Kara Marie McDonald. Megan C. McDonough. Garrett L. McElrath. Brendan McGurgan. Jaden Michaela McMahon. Ricardo Andres Mejia. Sydney Danae Miller. Madeline Bell Meisner. Samuel Richard George Moffitt. Ashlyn Barbara Monaco. Giovanna Marie Mondi. Tabitha Mort. Olivia Faith Murdoch. Chasey Joe Myers. Madison Lynn Nacy. Baraida Newman. Kim Newen. Aaliyah Jamie Nickel. Haley Lynn Nicholson. Rebecca Ann Porter. Tan R. Poliler. Emma Jean Poliski. Joseph Mark Piclo. Haley Rose Petrosky. Olivia Marie Pauck. Claire Marie Oswald. Brooke Marie O'Neill. Vanita Amarachi Okoro. Kaylee Marie O'Kane. Jayla Robinson. Emily Patricia Richnovsky. Emily Cahill Richards. Cassandra Renninger. Tristan Reaver. Lincoln Daniel Radiker. Anastasia Marie Rabico. Abigail Christine Prodenti. Olivia Lee Potts. Logan Michael Potter. Sarah Elizabeth Russell. Emily Ray Regari. Grace Madeline Rothrock. Haley Janae Ross. Megan Elizabeth Rosenthal. Moira Emily Rose. Madison Ann Rose. Amelia R. Rosado. Emily Jane Roroba. Rakara Rayanne Robinson. Sophia Ann Sadusky. Jessica Elizabeth Seawright. Janira Tajay Scott. Chloe Elizabeth Scott. Madison Janet Schmidt. Brooke Ann Schilling. Olivia Mary Savage. Gabriella Marie Soraka. Jordan A. Sanders Diggs. Taylor Ann Russell. Madison Rose Smith. Lindsay Michaela Small. Cameron Amanda Simurda. Eden D. Shirk. Danny Schellenberger. Kirsten E. Schaefer. Alexia Nicole Schaefer. Reina Sunda Sfalarza. Mackenzie Elizabeth Septak. Rebecca Lynn Seeger. Mackenzie Farron Tolbert. Elizabeth Christina Shayanika Tati. Samia Zali Tumi T. Loomis. Angelina Sylvia. Sarah Willing Stevenson. Bella Spingola. Olivia Dana Soul. Brandy Marie Sorokin. Jennifer Summers. Rachel Leanne Snyder. London Marie Watt. Catherine Louise Waltman. Alyssa Walkingshaw. Jessica Mary Wackowitz. Kendall Shea Walkup. Paviel Renee Vosberg. Odessa Elaine Vallis. Madison Josephine Tripp. Ekaterina Antonia Trimble. Gabrielle Emily Tostevin. Nathan Scott Wilt. Kaylee Shea Williams. Michael David Wiggins, Jr. Ajane Williams. Brenna Megan Whiteside. Diamond White. Elizabeth Rose Wetmore. Taylor L. Weaver. Janelle Elizabeth Weaver. Bridget Galchinsky. Maya Lee Williams. Alex Johnson. Madison Jean Gaynor. Riley Elizabeth David. Corinne Marie Deal. Olivia Kuzneski. Wesley McCall. Octavia Marie Trice. Megan Boland. Margaret Fisher. Olivia Laley.
Congratulations to the graduates of the College of Health Sciences. Dr. Amber Ricchini, Vice Provost for Academic Success and Dean of the University College, please present the candidates from the University College.
Will the candidates for the degrees of Masters of Arts please rise? President Driscoll, I have the honor to present these candidates for Master of Arts degrees in the academic disciplines of the University College.
Thank you, Dean Ricchini. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Council of Trustees of Indiana University of Pennsylvania and by the Board of Governors of the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education, and on recommendation of the faculty and your dean, and subject to the completion of all degree requirements, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Arts as earned. You may move your tassels to the left. Graduates, you may be seated until the marshal releases your robe.
Will the candidates for the degree of Associate of Arts and Bachelor of Arts please rise? President Driscoll, I have the honor to present these candidates for Associate of Arts and Bachelor of Arts degrees in the academic disciplines of the University College.
Thank you, Dr. Ricchini. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Council of Trustees of Indiana University of Pennsylvania and by the Board of Governors of the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education, and on recommendation of the faculty and your dean, and subject to the completion of all degree requirements, I confer upon you the degree of Associate of Arts and Bachelor of Arts as earned. You may move your tassel to the left. Graduates, you may be seated until the marshal releases your robe.
Felix Acomia. Cooper J. Hicks. Alexis Eloise Jardine. Caitlin Abigail Kerr. Jorge Luis Tapia Becerril. Aisha Belaucha. Madeline Rose Robinson. Mattie Elizabeth Updike. Amber Baldani. Ronald James Beach. Brianna Amber Caldwell. Ashley Dunmeyer. Ivy Marie Fisher. Austin Karen Grace Howard. Rosalind Nieves. Genevieve Noel Spade. Maya Louise Legrand. Talisha D. Jones.
Please join me in congratulating our new degree recipients. It is my pleasure to introduce Molly McCullough, who will be presenting the senior class gift. Throughout her time as an undergraduate at IUP, Molly has been an active and engaged member of our campus community. She has served with the IUP Ambassadors, Residence Hall Council, IUP Recreational Flag Football Team, Nurses Christian Fellowship, the Welcome Week Team, and Sigma Theta Tau International Nursing Honor Society. She also worked as a student assistant with Muscle, all while earning her Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Molly McCullough.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lucanahans. The senior class gift is an important tradition that IUP students have cherished since 1888. The purpose of the senior class gift is to support the students who will follow in our footsteps and give them the resources they need for a fruitful education, and to provide opportunities that allow them to flourish at IUP and in their chosen field of study. In recent years, the IUP Senior Class Gift projects include the Grant Street Park and the IUP Food Pantry. With the help of notable donors like Terry Safini and Colonel Stephen Abel, who matched student gifts, we have successfully increased student participation for these projects. This year, Colonel Stephen Abel, who matched student gifts, has been so kind to match the gifts that my fellow students and I have made, totaling an additional $5,000 for student giving. Today, the graduates wearing the crimson and gray philanthropy cords are the seniors who have decided to make their impact before their departure from IUP. While this may be the end of our journey as IUP students, it won't be the end of our legacy at this university. With the gifts that our class has made to the IUP Food Pantry, the IUP Student General Scholarship Fund, the Student Assistant Fund, and various other designations, we will provide future and current IUP students with more scholarships, resources, and most importantly, of course, opportunities to be successful. Thank you for your gift, class of 2025.
Thank you, Ms. McCullough, and the members of the class of 2025 for making these worthy investments. Now I'm pleased to introduce Ms. Leslie Purser, President of the IUP Alumni Association Board of Directors, to welcome our new graduates into the association.
Class of 2025, congratulations, you did it. Whew. So you are no longer students, and I want to be the first to say, welcome, alumni. You now join more than 150,000 IUP alumni living around the globe. You're joining the ranks of college presidents, CEOs of large corporations, owners of small businesses, inventors, scientists, educators, award-winning artists and museums, Army generals, and experts caring for people's health and well-being, families, and communities. Our alumni are making an impact around the world. Although we may have attended IUP in different years, different centuries, I would argue that our experiences are eerily similar. We've all hung out with the squirrels in the Oak Grove, enjoyed some Romeo's Pizza with ranch, just last night, spent a few late nights studying for finals at the library, although we weren't allowed to bring coffee in like you are today. And of course, we trudged through the snow and rain, uphill, both ways. Those memories will last a lifetime. As you go off into the world, remember that those experiences shaped you, and you still share those stories at alumni gatherings, dinners with college roommates, and anywhere you find fellow alumni well into the future. And when you get emails from us about upcoming activities or newsletters about your alma mater, take a moment and review them. Your alumni office and association are here for you. Connect with us at work, in your neighborhood, at homecoming, or at networking events. The Alumni Association has provided you with a small token on your chairs today, a small IUP flag. It's the perfect size to take with you when you travel to your next destination. Whether that's for work or vacation, use the QR code to send photos of yourself with your flag to be featured on the alumni social channels. So now we need to get a new photo. We're going to do a selfie with all the new IUP alumni. So on the count of 3, I want you to wave your flags high in the air, and I'm going to turn around and get a photo with you, all right? You got your flags? 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Take your flag wherever you go and show us where you land. To you, my fellow alumni, be amazing, be fearless, be honorable, and be courageous. And as you set the world on fire, let everyone know that you are a proud alumnus of Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Welcome to the family. We are IUP proud of you.
Thank you, Ms. Purser. We are now at the point in the ceremony when the graduates have the opportunity to pay tribute to those people who helped make this moment a reality for them. Would the parents, spouses, children, other family members, sponsors, and friends of our graduates please stand so that the graduates may show their appreciation with a round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. I would like to offer special thanks to all who participated in the ceremony and the many people behind the scenes and those working in video and sound production to allow friends and family members to view from locations all over the world. Also, I extend my gratitude to the ROTC Color Guard. Thank you. I would now ask that you please rise for the alma mater and the retiring of the colors. The alma mater is performed by the Graduate Brass Ensemble and will be led by Michaela Lees, an undergraduate student majoring in voice, performance, and music education. Students and guests, please remain in your place until the platform party has recessed. Guests, we thank you for being here today and kindly ask that you exit the facility promptly so our team can prepare the space for the next ceremony. We appreciate your understanding and hope you enjoy the rest of your day celebrating with your graduates. But before we do all of that, congratulations, class of 2025.